Hey there, everyone! Big news! I'm starting up a Patreon! Sell out! Sell out!
I can't believe you do this to us.
I believed in you!
Alright, calm down, everyone. Give me a chance to explain the situation and defend myself, huh? Okay? Okay, good, okay. I'm sure you guys have some questions about what's going on, if this will affect the channel, am I selling out, and so forth. I can tell you flat out, no, I'm not selling out, but let's get down into the questions that I'm sure are on your mind. First of all, if you've never heard of it, you're probably wondering, what is Patreon? Patreon is a site that allows fans of a show, an artist, a critic, basically anyone who calls themselves a content creator, to support the people they love to watch on places like DeviantArt, Tumblr, and of course, YouTube.
Does this mean you're putting your content behind a paywall? Am I going to have to pay you to look at your content?
No, 1,000 times no. All of the content I put on my channel has been, and forever will be, completely free to view. Becoming a patron is entirely a choice that you as a viewer can make. If you don't want to become a patron, then don't. You can still enjoy my videos just as much as you always have.
So, let's say I actually want to give you money. How does that work?
It's pretty simple. Once you've signed up and gotten yourself a Patreon account, navigate yourself to my Patreon page and click Become a Patron. By doing so, you can name your own price, how much money you want to give me, according to the content plan I have set up. More on that in a bit. Again, you have full control over how much is paid to me as a creator, and you can cancel your patronage at absolutely any time if you decide that I'm not funny anymore.
But then you'll just upload a bunch of videos at once and totally drain my bank account.
Nope. Patreon considered this, and there's actually a pretty easy way to get around it. First of all, Patreon has two different kinds of payment plans, as it were, for creators. We either accept payments monthly or per creation. With monthly payments, it basically works like you were paying a renewing subscription for an MMO, except you get to name your own price. The other is per creation, basically meaning that I, as a content creator, manually upload each piece of content and decide whether something is free or is something that patrons will contribute for. For this latter option, you can also set a patron cap, basically meaning that you won't be charged more than a certain amount each month, no matter how much content is uploaded. For example, if you pledge $5 and cap it at $25 per month, you would only be charged for the first 5 videos I uploaded that weren't marked as free, since that would equal to exactly $25.
So, not all of your videos are going to be Patreon videos?
Nope. In fact, a good majority of them probably won't be because I will be using the per creation method of patronage.
So, which ones aren't patron videos?
Well, the main attractions of this channel, the fanfiction readings and the comic dubs, will never be Patreon videos. This was actually the reason why I didn't consider a Patreon account earlier, because I didn't know about the per creation method that they have, and even if it were voluntary, I wouldn't feel right about taking donations for essentially taking someone else's free content and translating it into another medium unless the author or artist were commissioning me for it. Plus, with the comic dubs, well, they take the effort of other people to become a reality, with several other voice actors assisting in their creation. And if I were to get money for the comic dubs, I'd want to offer compensation to my collaborators in some small way. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility at the moment, apart from just directing others to their channels so that they can see just how talented they are. My Smilin' Sammy videos will also not be Patreon videos. Despite the fact that I think of him as something of a parody of children's storytime shows, I still consider that fanfiction reading. Other random videos that won't end up being Patreon videos include things like advertisements for other people's big projects I'm in, and the special milestone videos, like my subscriber Q&As.
Then what videos are you going to use Patreon for?
Basically anything else. My review videos, for starters, such as the fanfiction reviews and the comic reviews I've been doing. I've also been having thoughts of expanding outwards into other avenues of reviews and videos here and there, as well, that may end up as Patreon videos. Those of you who are familiar with my channel know that the readings are the main attraction, with the other videos just being a nice bonus on top. That probably won't change, but I do want to start producing more content outside of my readings, and maybe outside of ponies. Don't worry, my love of ponies is still quite strong, and I'm not going to stop the readings anytime soon, but, well, stretching my creative wings is never a bad thing, I find.
Alright then, what am I going to get out of giving you my hard-earned cash?
Well, apart from the warm, fuzzy feeling you get from knowing you're helping to keep a starving artist on just this side of survival, Patreon also allows me to set specific reward tiers for high-level contributors. I'll be adding more as time goes on, of course, but right now, contributors will be able to see the Patreon videos a full week before I put them on YouTube, basically like an early access pass. Again, more rewards will be added over time, so you'll have plenty of incentive if you find me as entertaining and informative as I hope you do. So, there you have it. I have a Patreon now, mostly for my non-reading material. Thanks for your time, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you all will consider helping to support me in the future. For now, thanks for sticking around and watching what I do. When it comes down to it, it's one of the best things a creator can ask for. See y'all later!